Spree. Double kill. Killing frenzy. Overkill. Kilimanjaro.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm not gonna lie, today's video is extremely spicy. We've got some new Halo Reach PC Firefight gameplay finally, and also some new lore for Noble Team, Emile and Kat in particular. Notice the air quotes. Now, I really wanted to make a video about both of these things, but as individual videos, the Noble Team lore would have only made like a 2 to 3 minute video, and it doesn't really sit right with me just uploading raw gameplay of Firefight. It kind of just feels too lazy, so I figured the best way to go about this was to combine both those ideas into one juicy, hype-filled video. So let's get said video on the road. Starting off with the obvious, what you're watching right now is the first ever gameplay of Halo Reach Firefight on PC, and my god, it feels glorious. The controls are crisp and tight and perfectly responsive. It's honestly impossible to tell that this game was developed exclusively for use with a controller. For me, the gold standard for PC FPS controls is Counter-Strike for me. CS is exactly how any PC FPS should feel in terms of like aiming and responsiveness and input latency and all that stuff, and I'm very, very happy to confirm that Reach PC feels pretty much one-to-one with CS, which I see as an absolute win. And then there's the visuals. My god. So all my gameplay is captured on max settings in 4K at 110 field of view, and Jesus Christ, to say that Reach has aged well is the understatement of the century. Now that the frame rate is no longer locked at 30 and the god-awful motion blur is finally gone, the game not only feels fresh, but on top of that, you can now appreciate how high detail and well-made Reach's textures and animations and models and shaders and all that stuff really are. It's genuinely hard to believe that this was a game developed from 2007 to 2010. Many of these elements of the graphics are like over a decade old now, and honestly, they just don't feel it one tiny bit. Bungie did a truly spectacular job designing all the artistic elements of Reach, and the MCC team at 343 have done an incredible job porting it all over to PC and then also updating it to modern graphical standards. I honestly cannot wait for everyone to get their hands on Reach and MCC, because honestly, even like on Xbox as well, it's gonna feel like a new game. It feels almost in a way like Halo Reach Anniversary. We got Halo Reach Anniversary before Halo 3 Anniversary. What kind of injustice is that? But honestly, these upgrades, they feel just so good. It feels like the Reach that we all fell in love with back in the day, but at the same time, it feels like the Reach that Bungie always intended to make. It feels like the way that Reach was always intended to feel and look if there were no hardware limitations of any sort. It feels pure, and honestly, it feels amazing. I can't put it into words. It feels so nice. Now, real quick, if any of you guys who are watching this are actually one of the 10,000 people lucky enough to be selected to play in this flight, then here's your reminder real quick to report any bugs that you find on support.halowaypoint.com in the community section. This is incredibly important because as fun as it is to finally be able to play Reach on PC, we still need to be reporting any bugs that we find for 343 to fix them before launch. The last thing that we want is for this to release in a buggy and broken state and for it to ultimately flop on PC. So please remember to report any bugs in the community section on support.halowaypoint.com. There's also a list of all known bugs in this build on that site as well, so before you report a bug that you find, just make sure that it's not already on this list. So, while you continue to enjoy that glorious gameplay in the background, let's move on and talk about this new Emile and Kat lore, shall we? What's the occasion? Well, if you somehow didn't hear, Emile and Kat are officially going to be playable characters in Gears 5, and if that wasn't already cool enough, their original voice actors are reprising their roles for the first time since Reach. As if there wasn't enough Reach hype at the moment, oh god, I think it's safe to say that we're reaching critical levels right now. I think we're definitely reaching Chernobyl levels of hype right now. Honestly, it's insane how well Kat and Emile seem to fit in Gears as well. Like, the way that they move and shoot and get into cover and execute and everything just looks so fitting and it not even remotely out of place. And also, the fact that their models are insanely high detail one-to-one remakes of their Reach models just makes it even sweeter. They also both come with their own abilities in Horde as well. Kat comes with a hologram and Emile comes with a drop shield. So both very, very Halo. But like I promised at the start, there's some lore that we've got to talk about. So Grim released a small canon fodder the other day with some new lore, and although it's not canon, hence the inverted commas around lore in the title, it's written such that it could fill a gap in the existing canon. So in the 0.0000001% chance that the Gears and Halo universes for some reason merge someday, this could very well end up being canon, but don't hold your breath for that ever happening. So, the lore basically comes from a message that's sent to Kat after the Battle of Fumarole, which, if you don't know, is the battle that takes place in the Deliver Hope trailer for Reach. The message informs Kat that her and Emile are being temporarily pulled from Noble Team for a highly important and classified mission, and it goes as follows. Noble 2, we've got something a little unique, and it needs your immediate attention. 3 weeks ago, a mining crew at TC-858 stumbled upon something that our xenoarchaeologists are having a tough time making any sense of. Seems like there's a piece of very old technology embedded within the asteroid. We're not sure if it's Foreigner or something else entirely, but it does seem to act as some sort of gateway to somewhere else. Initial exploratory probes yielded evidence of an unknown life form. It's not Covenant, but it's sure as hell still hostile. We need to know more, but we need to keep this quiet. We're sending you and Noble 4 to investigate. We can't afford to pull all of Noble from its current assignment, but we like the unique combination of your and SA-239 skill sets for this particular endeavour. Observe, reconnoitre, and above all, get back safely. We're going to need Noble Team at full strength soon, especially after Fumarole. And yes, we mean full strength. A Prowler will extract you both from your current location at 0800 tomorrow and take you directly to TC-858. Good hunting. So, it seems that Kat and Emile are going to investigate what sounds an awful lot like a Locust emergence. I mean, given that they're both going to be armed with their new special noble skinned Lancer and Nashers, the grubs won't stand a chance. But the new lore doesn't stop there. They also released a brief character description for both the Spartans, and although this isn't like any groundbreaking lore, these descriptions, I don't know, I think they're pretty cool, so I figured that we'd go through them as well. Kat's reads as follows. An inspired tactician and brilliant warrior, Kat B320 was handpicked to serve outside the standard Spartan 3 deployment plans as a result of her exceptional abilities and potential. Withdrawn from combat shortly before Operation Torpedo, which resulted in the deaths of nearly all of Beta Company, Kat was eventually placed on Noble Team, where she excelled in battlenet management, tactical planning, and intelligence synthesis. That's pretty cool, right? Well, here is Emile's. If the enemy is strong, you must show the enemy that your strength is limitless. If the enemy is cruel, you must prove to the enemy that your cruelty knows no bounds. If the enemy is terrifying, you must teach the enemy that you are the one to be feared. These are the words that Emile lives by. In fighting monsters, he has chosen to become a monster. Emile believed that clinging to one's humanity during a conflict where loss equals extinction is about as rational as drowning in a pool of your own blood. They cannot coexist, so he decided early on in his career to never let them. Nothing really that new there, but my god, that Emile one was pretty badass. The fact that we've not had any major expansion on like any of these characters yet absolutely blows my mind. We need like a Noble Team book or animated short or, I don't know, comics, something, literally anything. 343, please, with all of this Reach hype at the moment, make something. Please, for the love of God, make something. So, that should do it for today. One thing I do want to just mention real quick, the fact that Emile is now going to be in the same game as not only Marcus Phoenix and the Coltrane and everyone else, but also Sarah Connor and her T800 is like the most mind-blowing, insane, just world-bending stuff. It's the weirdest crossover in like ever, but it's still so damn cool. But yeah, like I just said, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully I managed to combine both of these videos into one that was decent enough, but I mean, if not, at least you've got some lovely PC Firefight gameplay to enjoy. I am going to leave the gameplay running in the background for quite a bit longer, just so you guys can see how all the maps in the flight look. Here's a spoiler, they all look absolutely gorgeous. So, enjoy that, and thanks for watching, guys. The usual Patreon stuff will be at the end of the video, like usual, don't worry. So, for now, enjoy the gameplay.
Overkill. forces inbound. Defend this zone. Killing spree. Triple kill. Killing frenzy. Sword spree. Double kill. Remaining. Last enemy. Reinforcements. Untouchable. Overkill. Reinforcements. Double kill. 5 enemies remaining. Double kill. 2 enemies remaining. Last enemy. Spectacular. Hammer spree. Killing spree. Kill him and jar him. Spree. Reinforcements. Reinforcements. Double kill. Reinforcements. Bonus round over. Good work, Spartans. Game.
So if you made it this far, then thank you very much for watching till the end. I want to give the usual massive shout out to all of my amazing patrons for their continued support over there on patreon.com/HiddenXperia. And of course, thank you all so much for watching, I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you all in the next one.